Just slow down. You got one, go. You got him. You got him. Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. Finishing up some electrical work out here in the shop today. It's just getting too hot. Weston and I have spent all morning out here wiring up all of our plug-ins and things. But that's not what today's video is about. So Houston and Jacoby have been on me about going to the creek today. Houston's got huge plans of building a little fish pond at the creek. He wants to build a pond at the creek. I don't know. It's all because he's been wanting to build a pond here at the house to put fish in, like a big pond, not his little tub, you know, 20-gallon size pond. He's been wanting like a 200-gallon, maybe like a small pool or something. I said, hey, I've got the perfect spot at the creek. And so what we're gonna do build him is build him a little pond at the creek, and I got a seine net for him and Jacoby to try to use to catch some fish out of the creek. We've never seined the creek, and I'm like, if you're not familiar with what a seine is, dang, fly. It's a two-person net. One gets on either side, and you walk through the water and you catch just about everything. But before we get to that, today's video is sponsored by Harry's. Many of you have noticed I said I was taking off the whole month of June. Still have a beard, and it's July, and a lot of people have noticed they have not been seeing my Tahoe, my patrol car, parked in the driveway. Well, it's because it's parked over here now. It's still here. I still have, still there. But to answer some questions about why I still have a beard after June, give me a few days. I promise I'll answer you guys. I promise. We've got some things coming down the pike. But as I said, today's video is sponsored by Harry's, and I have to go in the house and get this awful hair off my neck. I love having a beard. I love the beard. Hair on the neck, not so much. So today's video is sponsored by Harry's, and obviously I'm not shaving as often as I was, but I still have to shave my neck because I'll claw it out if I let it grow. And razors are expensive. I absolutely hate buying overpriced razors, but the cheap little disposable ones will just break my neck out. So in steps Harry's. So who's Harry's, what's Harry's, and what is it all about? Harry's is a men's personal care brand reinventing the way you shave. So 6 years ago, Harry's founders Jeff and Andy were tired of paying for overpriced, overdesigned razors, so they decided to go out and start making their own. They bought a factory in Germany and started making their own razor blades. So Harry's sent me their starter set, which includes a weighted handle with a textured rubber grip, a 5-blade razor cartridge, and a can of foaming shave gel, and also a little travel cover to go over the blade when you're on the move. The best thing about Harry's is just the insanely good value, and the refills start at only $2. Harry's manufactures their own razor blades, like I said, in a factory in Germany. It's a world-class factory that's been making razor blades for 99 years. Harry's also supports great causes by giving back 1% of every sale to organizations that promote better mental health and mental health care for men and veterans. Harry's is also helping to support men right now. Harry's is donating $1 million worth of shaving supplies to hospitals across the United States. So Harry's is running a great deal for my subscribers right now. If you sign up, you can get the starter set for just $3. It's a great deal. Harry's has been a huge supporter of our channel, and we've worked with them for several months now. So if you're interested, you can go to harrys.com/arms to get your discount, or you can just visit the link in the description box down below. Well, it's much better. Got that itchy scratchiness off my neck. Oh, and the hat. I know some of you might have noticed my funny hat. I think it's, so here's the deal. My wife misses the beach, and she's got on she came with us. Check it out. She's got on a Pensacola, Florida, you know, tank top, and she wanted to come down here and lay out pretending she was at the beach. So why not wear my Pensacola beach hat that my daughter bought me? I think my wife loves it.
Not so much, but it's fine.
Huh. All right, boys. It's the moment you've been waiting for all day. All I've heard all day is, when are we going to the creek? So you down here to rake leaves or what, Houston?
I think I'm gonna go rake up some moss. There's a lot more moss than you think. Last time we saw them, it wasn't like It was just one little area.
Okay, so here's the game plan. Houston's been wanting a fish pond,
Yes.
and I didn't want to build anything at the house. Jacoby's more interested in jumping. So we've got this spot here next to the dam. The water used to flow over and through here. We're gonna have to kind of stop it up just a little bit. I think we can put some rocks and some of these cinder blocks in there just to keep the fish from escaping. So there is fresh water coming into this. And this little pond is probably, I don't know, 18 inches deep out there. And we brought the rake down here so we could get some of the nasty moss out of it. The problem will be is we will be able to get it cleaned out, but Houston, it'll probably take it like half a day to clear up. So let's get to work. Before we make it all muddy, Houston, if we do catch any bass to put in there, there's already about 100 minnows or more in there. There's a lot of little bitty minnows in there.
And I think maybe there might be some baby bass in here, because every once in a while we find a baby bass in the creek, don't we, Toby?
You can't run off and go swimming. We got a pond to build. This was all Houston's idea.
No, it was yours.
No, you wanted a pond, and I compromised, and this was what I settled for. Okay, step one was to try to get as much of the moss and leaves and nastiness out of that water as we could. Like I said, though, the problem is going to be without water flowing in and out constantly, it's going to take a little while for that to settle. So we're just going to have to wait on that, but I think we got most of the moss out, and there's little crawdads crawling everywhere. Little guys like this.
And bigger.
All the way up to, I don't know, 2-3 inches long. So there's lots of bait, lots of minnows. We do need to kind of block this off right here at least a little bit, or if we put bass in, the bass will be able to get out. So block that up, and then we're going to put our seine net together and see if these boys can seine up some fish. Pond's trying to clear up just a little bit. We got the little outflow spot kind of dammed up. The way if there's a fish, it can't swim out. And it's hard to get good help around here these days.
And I found a crawdad.
Houston found a crawdad. So I got the seine net all set up. Neither one of these boys have ever used a seine. If you're not familiar with what a seine is, it's basically just a long net where one person gets on either side and you both get out in the water and walk. It's weighted at the bottom and has floats at the top, and you just pick up whatever comes by. The net that we've got is like, it's 4 foot tall and 12 foot long. A lot of seines are 20 plus feet long, but I figured for two little boys like this, 12 foot was plenty. And I'm excited to see what to catch.
The American flag.
I mean, what could go wrong? Two boys and a big net headed to the creek. I'm sure we'll catch lots of sticks, probably catch some rocks. Maybe a chocolate lab. I don't know. What all do you think we'll catch?
Crawdads, minnows, maybe a lab.
But you got it upside down right now, okay?
Cool.
When you walk, you got to keep this close to the bottom and angle it away from you like this.
Okay.
Kobe's gonna have to get out in a little deeper water.
Ah, it's cold. Can I go under real quick? Just so
Sure, go for it.
Used to it. Okay.
Put one hand up here, buddy. Put one hand down low and angle it like this. Okay? Houston, you may be too deep of water, buddy. All right, y'all just need to walk. Keep it kind of tight, and both of you walk. Keep it on the bottom, Kobe. You're not even close to the bottom. That's why I say you got to angle it. Oh, this is painful, fellas. Y'all got to work together, boys. Teamwork here. I put my serious hat on here.
Huh?
This may take a while. This is going to take a lot of practice for two amateur. I don't even really know what you call them.
Toby?
It's the instruction phase is going to take a while.
Okay. I guess we're kind of getting it.
You're not really getting it at all. Y'all got to work together. Houston can't stay out in the middle of the creek, so. All right, both of you, hold it tight and just angle up towards where the dog's at. Go to the bank. Go up, go up, go up, go up. All right, now hold it up and see if y'all caught anything.
We caught something.
Whoa, whoa, you're dumping them out. That's why I said hold up the net so you can see if you caught anything. Let's see what you got. That's some pretty little bluegill or some kind of sunfish. I don't know if they're exactly bluegill. They might be something else.
Look at that frog under there.
Hold that up. Are you going to put them in your little pond?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I thought we were taking them to the pond. What happened?
Kobe let them go.
Hey, he didn't know. It's no big deal. Guess what? That was your first attempt. Let's do it. Hey, let's go over here where the water's a little more shallow. So one of you is not in ankle deep and one of you in neck deep, okay?
Okay, but with you helping us, not just talking like that.
No, I'm helping you. I'm teaching you. Well, there was attempt number one. They actually caught 4 fish. Not bad, not bad. We're learning. We're learning new life skills. You don't pick them up the first time. It takes practice. So here we go again. I bet y'all can't catch that big old bass swimming at you right there.
We can't?
I bet you can't. All right, Houston. The bottom needs to be pointed away from you, buddy. You got your stick pointed the wrong way. There you go. Now y'all are in shallow water. It'll be easier, but you need to spread out a little bit. You're still too close together. There you go. Perfect. Swing around. Y'all both go up towards the bank. You got to move quickly, all right, boys?
Okay, lift.
Nope. Dumped it out.
There you go.
Well, the net, Bella. Can you? Okay. We're gonna go that way, and I'm gonna make a circle around, okay? Put it to the bottom. Gotta get it down deep. Hey,
Bluegill.
we got a bluegill.
Some kind of little bluegill.
Back up, Kobe.
This is a pretty guy. When they're pretty, I like to put them in my pond.
You wanna put that one in your pond?
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right, let's do it.
Let's let him go, guys. First fish in the pond. 1,000,000 more to go. Is that a bass?
No, that's not a bass. What we catch, 5?
Yeah.
Get over here, little guy.
This one, look, Houston. 4 or 5.
Got 5? All right, let's go let them loose.
And guys, any guesses what I'm gonna say to the last fish I'm gonna see since I've caught it? Shoo! What's up, guys? Acting like Flair there.
Did you already let him go, Cope?
Yeah.
Oh, you got one left.
Drop there.
Well, our hole's still really muddy. But we'll, hey.
I bet you in the morning we'll have to come down here tomorrow sometime and then acclimate a little bit of more stuff in it.
Think so? We're gonna have to catch some bass. We're gonna have to get a fishing pole and catch some little bass or something.
Put
probably.
some traps out. Yeah, that's what we should do.
I think we should get a fishing pole and see if we can catch a bass over there in a little while.
Let's do it.
Well, we kind of had to make a mad dash back to the house real quick because some storms popped up and there's some thunder and lightning. We didn't want to get caught in a lightning storm in the creek, but I think most of it's pretty well past us now. And so the seine net didn't quite go so well with these little guys.
Found a firework.
They're just not quite, they don't have the muscle it takes to run a seine net, do you?
No, I don't.
So we're gonna switch up ideas because Houston's already got probably, I think we put 8 or 10 bluegill into his little pond, and he wants to catch some bass to put in there. So look at Jacoby doing donuts, needs a helmet on. If you're gonna be doing donuts, you gotta wear a helmet.
I think we're
So we're gonna grab a couple fishing poles and see if we can catch a little bass or maybe some big bluegill in the swimming hole and some of those areas. The fish should have had plenty of time to calm down since we've been there. Maybe not. If we have to, I guess we may have to resort to taking a bass out of the pond and putting over there. I really don't want to do that though. I'd much rather catch a creek bass.
We're like right under a dark cloud. I like doing this. This is fun. I'm glad we live on the creek. Oh, I'm on a rock. Never mind. Because if we didn't live right here on this creek, we wouldn't be enjoying this family. I mean, just look at this place. We live in the middle of the nowhere. But it broke off.
Kobe missed him. Houston was over here talking, telling a story, and Kobe was fishing.
Yeah. You gotta keep it up.
What'd you catch, Kobe?
Bluegill.
You got a bluegill?
Yeah.
Let's see. All I can see is your back. Looks like you caught a moss fish, Kobe.
You didn't get him in the mouth at all.
All right, put some water in that bucket, boys. It's sounding awful stormy again.
Get the bucket.
You get a big one, Kobe?
Yeah.
Looky there. I walked off and was over by the dam and Kobe caught a bass. Flip him over here. Let's see him. Yeah, that'll go perfect in a little pond, don't you think?
Yeah.
You think you can get him off that hook?
Yeah.
Okay, set your pole down.
Okay. I'm gonna aim kind of where the rope is at. That's what I think. One bass down. A few more to go, I guess.
Yeah, but I still hear thunder. And I don't want to be in the middle of a lightning storm, so we're probably not going to be here very much longer at all. There's a bass right in front of Jacoby. Oh, there he goes. Reel it slow. Oh, he's right out there by your lure. He's looking at it. Oh, there's two of them.
Let me get over here.
Ooh.
Let me get over here.
Just slow down. You got one, Gob. You got him. You got him. You just sight casted that little bass. Get him over on the bank. Get him away from the water.
That is
Whoa,
big.
Bella, get back. Looky there, Kobe. Good job. That's 2 bass for you, buddy.
Yep.
And we didn't bring our bucket. It's over there on the dam.
Oh, I got one bass now.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
The other one jumped out.
He jumped out of the bucket?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, well, set it down back here where they can't jump out.
Got some kind of fish.
Well, you didn't catch the bass.
Oh, but I got a
Lift
big
him up here.
bluegill.
Oh, you lost him. It was a big old green sunfish is what it was, and you lost it. There's some big suckers. They're like a carp. You see those dust trails out there? Yeah. They're right there.
Oh, I see them.
They
I see them. Oh.
they're called carp suckers, and they eat all the moss on the bottom. That would be perfect to have one of those in your little pond.
I cast a kind of bite. Please don't lose this one. Please don't lose it. Yes, we didn't lose it that time.
You got a green sunfish to add to the mix, huh?
I finally got one at least.
The little pond is starting to clear up. We got several fish Obviously, didn't catch another bass. I'm trying not to fall walking down this hill. Lots of green sunfish, a couple bluegill. We're gonna go ahead and turn those loose because I'm just getting a little bit concerned about the lightning situation. I can hear thunder constantly, and need to take a little bit of safety precautions here. All right, Houston, we got you a good start on your little pond here. It's not perfectly clear yet, but let's go ahead and release these. A couple green sunfish. Well, that's a quick way of doing it. Kobe, let's see that bass one more time before you let him go. Sweet.
Let him go. Let's let him go so he'll get massive like the one that we caught in one of the videos.
Kobe's letting the bluegill go over there. Let's see. I think we got another big green sunfish in here. Nope, that's a bluegill. Back up, Bella. Back up. Look at that pretty thing. Woo, woo.
That's big.
That right there needs to be in our bass pond making babies to feed our big bass, you know it?
Hey, but the more we put in here, the more bass too. The more bass we put in here, the more they'll breed, and the more they breed, the more babies they'll have for them.
You think it'll last that long?
Yeah, sure.
And well, I don't know about all that because this is just a temporary little pond, because the thing is, like right now, it's fixing to start raining. If the creek gets up, obviously these fish will get washed out of here. But for now, it's a pretty good little pond, because Houston's been wanting to build a fish pond of his own, like a big one at the house. I think we should start with this, and they'll have natural aeration. The only problem we're gonna have to worry about is the raccoons and things trying to eat our fish. But Houston will be able to come down here, feed his fish. We got fish feed. We can feed them a little fish food. Make sure they have lots of minnows and.
Geez, I need to fix my hair.
Yeah, you sure do. So,
I'm gonna get on
all right,
this.
Houston, what do you think about your new fish pond? Is it gonna work for a little while?
Yes, it's awesome, guys. I love it. I love it. It's awesome.
All right, so it's starting to rain. I can see raindrops hitting the water behind us. We need to get out here and go to the house. So hey,
Let's go.
why don't you wrap this video up?
So guys, before we end this video, you gotta go to the link down below called Harry's, I guess.
Yep.
I use the body wash all the time.
Harrys.com/arms to get your discount, right?
Yeah. Okay, so guys, if y'all don't already, go to subscribe, or notification bell, and like this video. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And as always,
Houston is gonna get outfished by Jacoby, as always. That's what you're gonna say, right?
as always, we'll see you on the next video. Boom.
Smile like you mean it. All right, Houston, we got you a good start on your little pond here. It's not perfectly clear yet, but let's go ahead and release these. A couple green sunfish. Well, that's a quick way of doing it. Kobe, let's see that bass one more time before you let him go. Sweet.
Let him go. Let's let this baby bluegill.
That's a green sunfish.